Hi, we're here in the Williamsburg neighborhood of Brooklyn. I'm here with Gilad from Cups, which is an app which is all about your caffeine fix, specifically coffee. So I actually could use a cup of coffee right now. How can Cups help?
Of course. So Cups is a subscription for coffee in independent coffee shops. Basically, your first cup is free, so all you have to do is download our free app, choose the coffee shop that you want to go to, click on it, choose the drink you want and size, click checkout. That's it. Now you show your phone to the cashier, and the cashier punches in the coffee shop's code on your phone. Done. Coming right up.
As it happens, we're actually right outside this coffee shop, so why don't we go get our cup of coffee?
Well, we're an Australian cafe, so everything we do here is trying to take a bit of the kind of stuff that goes on in Melbourne, trying to bring it to Williamsburg and just serve it how we'd have it back home. So your coffee's Australian, the cups we serve in are Australian, and the flat white is like the pinnacle of Australian coffee. Yeah. Sweatshop, we're actually two things. We're a design studio and we're also a cafe. And so Sweatshop was originally the design studio name, and then when we opened the cafe, it kind of just turned into one big thing that combines two things.
So you're doing both at the same time.
So everything.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, it's New York, man. We keep busy. But basically, we have all the furniture, all the interior, everything you see in the space is designed by us, and we use this as almost like a, not like a portfolio, but just like a cool public front to the studio.
So I should say now we're seated in Sweatshop. We're enjoying some coffee thanks to the Cups app.
That's a monthly subscription, which means exactly that. As much coffee as you want in any one of the 170 coffee shops working with us.
Where does the pricing start for the most affordable plan?
Cheapest plan, brewed 5 cups, would be $11 for 5 cups of coffee, and without a time limit, whenever you want, go grab a cup.
Right, and that money is ultimately going to the coffee shops, mostly.
Right, so after you've bought your plan and you go and discover the coffee shop you want to go to, and you enter and you redeem your cup, we would pay the coffee shop for that cup.
I'm curious, what were the initial pitch meetings like? Was there a little bit of skepticism when you first kind of came in to pitch it?
I mean, definitely. New York, the upside of going to New York is that it's a great, rich market with people buying and doing things all the time. The downside is that everyone knows that, but then there's our business model, which doesn't require a flat fee or any payment from the coffee shop. The only thing that the coffee shop does is gives us a discount when a customer actually redeemed a cup at their location. So if I had to compare it actually to online advertising, It's kind of a CPA model, right? You only give us something when you have the customer walk in. And then the worst case, if we had no customers, you're no worse off than you were before.
Right.
That's one. And second, unlike other loyalty or mobile wallets out there, we don't integrate with the point of sale as you saw before. We've essentially made the user's phone the point of sale, so there's no tablet, there's no hassle.
You launched a year ago in New York. It sounds like you've grown pretty dramatically in that year, right?
Yeah, we started with 30 coffee shops when we launched, and now we have over 170. We like to call ourselves the second biggest coffee chain in New York, after that Green Giant.
I heard there's another one, yes. So it's currently early afternoon. I'm curious, how many cups of coffee have you had today?
This is the 4th?
How many do you think you're going to have by the end of the day?
In this pace, yeah, 5, 6.
Are you usually energized at the end, or you get a little twitchy?
Both. But I think also my body's totally used to coffee. I feel it after 3 cups.
Okay, all right, I got it. And so we're also, in Williamsburg, where I think there's sort of this idea of this kind of hipster coffee shop culture. We actually moved to Williamsburg about the same time, about a year and a half ago. Has it sort of lived up to what you thought it would be? Williamsburg, yeah, especially as sort of a coffee scene.
Williamsburg has an amazing coffee scene, and some of our best coffee shops in the service are in Williamsburg, and Sweatshop being one of them for sure. What we realized and learned from working in New York and also in Israel about the coffee shops is that there are so many things we can offer independent coffee shops or even independent businesses by simply uniting them. The app right now, sure, any coffee shop can spend some money and develop their own app. But the real appeal with the Cups app is that it's available in 170 locations. And every coffee shop that joins the Cups app is it's enjoying the power of the network and also giving a little bit extra to it. So now we're thinking, what else can we provide independent businesses that was previously only available to big chains? All that while still maintaining each business's like unique independent character. Like keep the reason why people visit, but provide back-end support that they can only do by being part of a chain. There is no reason these businesses will pay more for milk than La Pain Quotidienne with 30, right? But they are right now because each one of them has their own milk supplier and they negotiate their own individual deal. But with this kind of, again, a union, we're able to help them out. That, clearing costs for credit card, anything else. Help with social media management, anything that independent coffee shop owners that are busy 24/7 with, with the barista that was sick or with like ongoing operations, all of the extra stuff we can provide for them and we can do it at scale and therefore at better cost because it's centralized.